And I'm just gonna give a few more minutes to let people come in. And in the meantime, I'll be setting up my iPad so I can watch it too and see your comments because that's one of the challenges that it is. This thing. Let me take this Bluetooth out. Give me 1 second to take this Bluetooth out of my ear because the Bluetooth doesn't help. Let me see if I can lock that. What's up, SimCity? Good to see you. Okay. So I wanted to address this. I kind of touched on it yesterday. Um, but look, nothing is free, okay? Your time is not free. What's up, Raul? Good to see you, man. You're actually a good person to probably talk about this subject. But time costs money, okay? Nothing in this world is free. Some people get things handed to them. Um, some of these YouTubers that are influencers who get products handed to them. But if even them, they've worked 10 years to get enough subscribers, enough people to watch them to be able to even do this and get something for free. So this conversation comes up because yesterday I had a comment on one of my videos saying all your videos do is talk about devices and ways to spend money and blah 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 and whatever. Now this person, mind you, have made 4 comments on my videos and all of them have been negative. Probably is the same person who's hitting the thumbs down button because I only got one person that does that typically on most of my videos. There's always this one person who squeezes in and just puts a thumbs down, which I don't mind. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Here's the thing. Yes, it is hard for everybody to have expensive gear. No, I don't typically keep expensive gear. If you know me, you know that I'm not um yeah, my videos, that's exactly what it is. SimCity. I pretty much make videos that are educational and I don't stick to one style of video. I'm always doing something. I'm either making music, showing you some cool technique, trick, whatever that I use personally, or I'm showing you a device that I'm trying out. And I'll even tell you if the person gave it to me free, which is never. Like, I think I've had like 2 items somebody gave me. One was I bought an item from this person and then they gave me another one just to because I made videos about their stuff. And I did it just because I liked the item, not because I had to or they paid me or anything. But time it costs. I mean, the time I'm spending right now talking is valuable. I could be doing something else, trying to make some money or something. But I'm doing this and I guarantee I'm not gonna get 1,000 views on this video. I'm not. I'm not even gonna come close. In fact, when I look back at my numbers, majority of my views come from like the OPXY or the P6 or the Zoom Live L6. It's all from hardware. It never even come. I mean, occasionally I get 1,000 views on like Harmony Bloom or some video maybe like that where it's a brand new item, it's hot, everybody kind of wants to look at it or talk about it. So then they'll jump in and view the videos. But most of the time, my objective never when I got in here was not money based or showing a bunch of gear. I actually didn't come start my stream with a bunch of gear. I think I might have had the probably had the SP404 when I first started, maybe. But it wasn't even about the gear because I was never really a gear head. I was mostly like in the box working off of like DAWs and things of that nature. And that's been most of my music has always come from working in Ableton or back in the day I used to use Logic. But so what I'm saying about these videos is you don't need to make music. You don't need to buy all this gear. The gear I buy is the stuff I actually use. I signed up with TikTok recently and been uploading healing videos, and I didn't even know till I went into the setting. I've been getting paid money from TikTok. Nice. I might look into TikTok. I never was a TikTok person because I always thought of it as like a bunch of dance stuff, but I don't do a lot of live making videos like that. And most of my stuff, like you said, is more educational, like showing you something that I think is cool or something I use in music. But I might try it. I don't know because who knows? I mean, I don't know how many subscribers on TikTok you need to be able to even do anything. But the thing is, like, yes, I need money to be able to pay for this stuff. Yes, I need discounts. Yes, I want those type of things like everybody else has, but I didn't get into it for that. That's just a part of what happens after you get past 1,000 subscribers, right? And you just keep making videos. If you go back and look at my track record, I'm doing about 2 to 3 videos a day. 2 to 3 videos a day. Most people are just doing, these guys who are big, they're doing like one, maybe two. Maybe when they started, they did a bunch, but they're doing like one or two because they're editing every video. And I'm not editing, I'm just basically showing you the gear, showing you my use case, and moving on. And then I'm doing another video the next day, and maybe I find something new to show you on that. So, yeah, it's like people get caught up in this whole thing of, oh, you're just an influencer. Not really. You're only influenced by the things you watch that influence you. I'm not an influencer. You're just easily influenced. That's all that is. I mean, I can only show you what I do, and then you take it from there. But I don't tell people to copy what I do or buy what I buy just because I like it. So I'm saying all this, and I wanted to do this yesterday, but I didn't do the video yesterday because I was like, well, let me think about how I would even approach it, to say that time costs money and none of this stuff for free. And I have to work a regular job like anybody else. So if you want something, work for it, right? Earn it. That's the way you do it. When I make videos, I don't know that I'm going to get two people to like the video or two people to press a button. I have no clue when I make a video how it's going to go. I just don't. And again, I don't make the video based on trying to make money. I just make the video, and if it makes some money, cool. But it's pennies compared. I think in the last month, I didn't even make enough on these videos, and I probably did like 30 videos at least. I'm being shortchanging myself. I probably did more than that. And I didn't even make enough to pay for this one device. Didn't even make enough to pay for the Zoom L6. Didn't make enough money to pay for this. So for this keyboard. So these three devices alone, it would take me, based on the numbers I'm at right now, it would take me probably probably like 4 to 6 months to get enough to pay for these three devices. So you tell me is it really about the gear, or is it about the just the idea of learning something and the experience that you get when you try stuff? What's up, Ali Star? How's it going? I don't know how much you heard or didn't hear. But yeah, we're talking about time costs money. So like the time that I spent on a video, if I spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes on a video, yesterday, to be give you a more close to accurate figure, I probably spent 35, 36, 37 minutes on videos. So 37 minutes on videos. And I can be honest that I only have probably, between all of those videos, I have less than 300 comment or less than 300 views. Not even that much, more like 150 views, okay? So this is for the people that think that you're making a ton of money on YouTube. You tripping. You ain't making that much money on YouTube. The only people that are those people that have like millions of subscribers who are making it. They're, like I think it's Kai Sinet or whatever his name is, and those type of guys who are on it 24/7, constantly filming, doing stuff like that. The average cat on here that's got 1 to 1,000 subscribers generally is not making a ton of money off this stuff. You can't live off of YouTube money. You would not survive, especially not in the state I live in. You wouldn't make it. So time costs money. Everything I buy, I show you is only because I actually like it or I'm interested in it. I don't show you anything that I'm just not interested in. I don't make a bunch of videos. Nothing wrong with this at all, too, if you make these type of videos. But I don't make videos just jamming because I may not play the type of music you play. You know how many different styles of music there are in the world? I can't even name them right now. There's so many different styles of music people are into The music I'm into, you may not be into. So if I try to make music that's cinematic and you don't really like cinematic or ambient type music on screen, I'm not going to get anybody to click anything anyway at that point. So that's why typically I'll do like some jazz. I might do um, some hip hop. I might do R&B kind of music because those are the type of music that are popular that people like, and that's what they want to make. So I make show you something like that or some techniques I use in that so that you can put it into your own music. But I'm only doing it to help out. It's not like I'm doing it because I'm getting paid a bunch of money. People are funny with that. They think that like this is my job. It's not. This is a hobby. Okay. I don't get paid to do music. What'd you say? Hey, for real, it is real talk. SimCity Jammin's vids suck. My channel says so. Yeah, man. They don't know. The people that watch these videos, they have no clue whatsoever. And I'm being real about it because it's stupid to comment in a section that you think that I'm doing this for money or for any other reason to flex on some. Flex what? I didn't even keep the OPXY. I want it. I like it, but it's not complete, and I'm not willing to spend that kind of money for something that's not complete. So I'm probably one of the maybe handful of people that are very honest about it. And I do it so other people don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy. Like, people don't like when you return stuff, okay? Especially in the world where they're trying to sell you everything they can possibly sell you. But I'm the risk taker that willing to do it, so you don't have to even go do it. But you definitely got me inspired to use my iPad. Extra sounds of healing. Yeah, man. Use what you got. If you only have an iPhone. When I was at one point, I didn't even have an iPad. I was just using the iPhone, and with Koala and AUM works both on there. You can still make music. Get your samples and do your beats and whatever you want to do. So it don't take much to make music. You don't need all the gadgets. You definitely don't need the P6. And I'm being straightforward. I hardly ever use it now. I mean, I like it, but I don't use it. And it's because I can jump on the iPad or Koala and easily make a song a lot faster, right? It's not I didn't get this because it's faster than what I have, because I can do a song in Ableton way quicker than this. It's a different experience when you use a piece of hardware versus using software. I went the longest, believe it or not, for almost a year and a half now, not even having an audio interface, just using my headphones straight into the MacBook making music. And I could still do that now, but having a Zoom L6 has afforded me to have now I got microphone inputs. I can send whatever I want through that thing. I can use the mixer to record. So it just gives me a little more freedom. But even that, I don't need it. It's just a nice luxury to have. So when it comes to time, yes, the time you spend, if I spend 30 minutes to an hour, however long I spend each day doing it, is time I could have been making some money if you really want to think about it. So when I get 65 views on a video, I'm actually proud of that, right? Whereas, because it could be no views, it could be nobody cares, and I mean, I got what, 2,000 subscribers, which I'm super excited about. But literally, of those 2,000, let's be honest, I probably have anywhere from 50 to 200 views on a video. So if I don't make like 4 or 5 videos a day, I might pull away with $6, $7, guys. I mean, that's really what it's like. Maybe $6 or $7. $6 or $7. And that's pushing it. That's really a high number. It takes thousands with S's and extra zeros and whatever on that thing to make YouTube any type of money on YouTube. Okay. So my consistency is because I enjoy doing it and because I don't spend time editing videos. And because I don't spend time editing videos, I can spend more time making more content and trying to mix up the content so that it doesn't become a channel that's solely focused on one thing. I could sit around making little jazz beats all day long. That would be probably something I would enjoy, or making cinematic music that I really like all day long on the channel. But it's not going to really grow the channel. I have to explore outside of that. And I encourage you as a musician to explore outside of what you normally do so that you can grow. You definitely got, okay, I read that one. Yeah, I think I get ruffled 45 views on my, see, that's right around 45. So that's about the same for me. So we're like neck and neck with that. I mean, it's like 45, 50 views. I'll get like maybe 6, 7 comments. Some of them are me actually commenting about some to somebody else. I try to answer everybody's comments too, just because I don't have a lot of subscribers, as many as some people do, and I don't have a lot of people that comment. So when you do comment, I'm gonna more than likely reply to it. 9 times out of 10. I even replied to somebody who said something dumb the other day, but whatever. I was just like being cool about it, like, oh, you should learn something before you use it. Well, I think part of the experience of watching somebody struggle actually helps you to learn. And that's okay. We don't need everything to be perfect on videos. I want to see you struggle because that's what it's going to be like when I get the device or when I get the software or when I get whatever, right? Is I'm going to struggle too. So those are good things to see, and um, you don't need everybody's video to be super polished. I mean, the people that are polishing up these videos are the people who are getting either paid or they got the device for free, so they want to do it on a professional level. For me, this is fun. It is not enough money involved for me to go nutso spending God knows how many hours doing this. It's not my job. The P6 started giving me views, but it's not ideal. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it'll give you some views, but let's be honest, even with the views that you get, if you ever hit 1,000 views on a piece of hardware, then yeah. So between, let's see, I did what, 3 videos on the Zoom L6. I got 2, 3. I'm looking at the numbers right now. I'm gonna give it a little extra push. I got about 400 views on 3 videos for that one item. I guarantee that's not even gonna come close to giving me enough to pay for that item. Yeah, man, you don't have to chase the gear thing. See, that's another thing too. It's like I'm not chasing the gear thing at all. I got the P6 because I actually like Roland's. I love the 404. I didn't keep the 404 because I found myself not really using it as much, but it was also a $500 item, right? So this thing was cheaper. It was like half the cost, actually less than half the cost, but still. So for me, it gave me the same vibe. I can pick it up when I want to use it, and then when I don't want to use it, it's not a big deal. What's up, Meerkat? You have to work your, yeah, right. That's right. You have to work your butt off to get money on YouTube, and people don't understand that. I've been doing it now. I think my first one was maybe 20, what was it, 2019, something like that. I can't even remember the number now. Let me see if I can figure out when it was that I started doing it. Uh, my gosh. And I've done so many videos. I got like 659, almost 700. That's not even counting the shorts or I probably got about close to 800 videos. 800 videos. And I can tell you now, maybe in this time frame, I've made maybe 600 bucks, 800 bucks, maybe 800 bucks. That's pushing it. I don't even think it was that much, but 800 bucks for over 800 videos. So I basically made $1 a video if you go back and put it all together. Come on now. This ain't about money. You got to know that. Ain't nobody living off of $800 for I've been doing it for like 3, 4 years now. At least 3 years for sure. But yeah, come on. Let's be real. All right. Yeah, I just enjoy doing it. Honestly, I love just talking about music and gear. And it's kind of like, for me, doing YouTube has been giving me an avenue to talk about what I like to do with music. Because I'll put out music, I have albums out, right? On Bandcamp. my new latest album, I haven't sold a single copy yet. Not that I'm tripping on that, but I'm just saying I haven't sold a single copy of that thing. And I'm okay with that. As long as people listen to it, that's fine. That's kind of more of the joy of doing it because, but let me put it like this. I initially on the albums that I put out, I probably I think maybe if I had to put it all together, I might have made $100, $200 on that, on those albums, right? I'm talking about like six, I got like five albums out or something like that. So on five albums, if I made $200, I paid almost as much. I've made almost as much on the albums as I did on the dang YouTube stuff. So that's why people got to get out of this whole money thing because it's not a money issue. A lot of people do YouTube because they really just enjoy the doing it. They're not. They don't really don't make money on this stuff. And the people that always comment on that and say that kind of stuff have zero subscribers, or they don't even do videos. So it's funny because it's just like trolling. So it's like chill with that. Um, Appreciate you, Meerkat, for saying that to you. If you don't do live and edit, you need so many hours in a day. It just gets in the way of life. Yeah, I mean, I can't do this type of stuff forever. I'm just doing it while I can, and you got to work a job. I have a job. I take my lunch break sometime and do videos because I work from home, so I'll do something like that. Um, you're gonna trade your 404 for a P6 and save the money over the top. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Selling my push 2 as well. It's a dust collector. Yep. There you go. See, and that's another thing I encourage people to do. Like, if you want something else, sell what you got or what you already have that you're not using. A lot of times people will be like, I want this, I want that, but they're not even really using half the stuff they got. Just get rid of it. It's, get rid of it. It's just a material possession. It's nothing that you can't re-get again down the road. There's nothing made these days that I've seen that is like, oh man, that's a collector's item. You'll never get that again. I don't think that's the case anymore. I think everything is so digital that they can redo it and put it out again like anytime they want to. Um oh, you started in 2020. See, Sim, you've been doing it way longer than I have. So, man, see, I mean, so the struggle is real. People don't know. The struggle is real. What's up, Cash Williams? Good to see you on YouTube. What's up, Cash? Yeah, peace. Um wow, you started in 2008. I haven't really pushed on out much in recent years, but intended to push more out this year. Oh, to push more out this year. Right on. Yeah, I didn't. So you guys, Meerkat and Sim, y'all been doing it way longer than I have, and I'm just saying it takes a lot. Like I've seen, like you fighting for a subscriber is real. Like just to get, and then the thing is, like half the people that subscribe don't even like watch the videos. They're just people that they just press the sub, but they seen one video maybe two videos, maybe three, and then they press the sub button, which is cool. I do that too. I'll be honest. I sub people and I may not watch all their videos, and then I'll sub people and I'll actually hit like on videos even if I don't watch the whole video because maybe I don't have time or that subject they're talking about doesn't necessarily interest me. But just to support the other people because I understand what it's like, I'll do that. And I honestly don't feel bad about pressing it and saying